So, you said there's no one else inside?
No.
Not that I don't believe you. Yeah, not that I don't believe you. So, okay, you check?
Oh, no.
Nobody here, right? Okay. Okay.
Any dogs or anything like that?
I don't have
thought
a
I
dog.
heard a dog.
I don't have a dog.
Alright, so what did you say your other sister's name was?
Timishea. That's not.
On October 1st, 2025, United States Marshals executed a federal warrant in Reynolds, Georgia, leading to the arrest of a sitting city council member. This case provides a textbook example of Georgia's Hindering Apprehension statute and the legal consequences of obstructing federal law enforcement.
Yeah, that's the door she came out of.
I need to watch that door. Who's on that side of the house?
Jace.
Everybody come down here. Who's on that side of the house?
Trent, we got people on the other side.
Yeah.
I have a reason to believe that he was staying here in this house last night
No.
because his daughter brought him up here.
My sister.
Sorry, there's been a lot of names going on. Joetta?
That's my sister.
That's your sister?
Uh-huh.
When's the last time you saw her?
I saw my sister yesterday.
Was he with her?
No. It was my other sister with her.
Who's your other sister?
Timishea.
Anisha?
Uh-huh.
So you haven't heard, so he's not your dad, then?
No. My dad lives in Butler, Georgia.
Alright, so he's supposed to be in prison for murdering two people. He's supposed to be serving a life sentence in prison. He was released on accident, okay, by a different facility that he was visiting at, and he's obviously supposed to be in prison.
I was outside and left the house.
Yeah, so you said there's no one else inside?
No.
Not that I don't believe you. Yeah, not that I don't believe you. So okay, you check?
Oh, no.
Nobody here, right? Okay. Okay.
Any dogs or anything like that?
I don't have
thought
a
I heard
dog.
a dog.
I don't have a dog.
Alright, so what did you say your other sister's name was?
Timishea.
How you
That's
spell
not
it?
her dad either.
It's not?
No.
But she was with Joetta?
Yeah, they went to Macon.
They went to Macon?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you know what they were doing in Macon?
No, I have other family that live in Macon.
What other family?
Angela.
But that would be not
My
his
mom.
family.
No, my mom's brother.
Your mom's brother.
Uh-huh.
So I'll be honest, I don't have all of the, I have a lot of information, but as far as like who's related to who, I don't have that because I just found out about this today. Because they're working the case out of Miami because that's where he was supposed to be in prison.
Right.
So they called me this morning and said we need you to come to this house because they thought he was here.
So my room over there.
Where's your car at?
My daughter's in it.
Your daughter's in it? Okay, what's her name?
Timari Saunders.
Timari Saunders? Alright, so how you
Under
spell
Georgia Code Title 16, Chapter 10, Section 50, hindering apprehension requires three distinct elements for prosecution. First, the defendant must know or have reasonable grounds to believe that the person harbored has committed a felony or is an escaped inmate. In this case, officers explicitly inform Price that James Daniels was serving a life sentence for murdering two people. This disclosure eliminates any possible defense of ignorance regarding the suspect's criminal status. Second, the statute requires specific intent to hinder apprehension or punishment. This is not a general intent crime. The defendant must consciously desire to prevent law enforcement from locating or arresting the fugitive. Third, there must be an affirmative act. The statute enumerates 6 specific prohibited actions: harboring or concealing the person, warning them of impending discovery, providing means of avoiding apprehension, preventing or obstructing through force, intimidation, or deception, suppressing physical evidence, or destroying evidence of the crime. Price's conduct satisfies multiple subsections. She harbored Daniels by allowing him to remain in her residence. More critically, she employed deception under subsection 4 by falsely stating no one else was inside when officers were searching for him. The conviction penalty for this felony is imprisonment for not less than 1 year nor more than 5 years.
Spell Tinisha's name?
T-A.
T-A-T-O-N-I-S-A. Okay. And her last name is Daniels? Tillman? Does she have a son?
My sister, I have anything.
Okay. And then you said your daughter's name is?
Kimari.
Kimari. How you spell that?
K-I.
K-I.
Let me shake it.
Yeah, we're not trying to scare you. Sorry about that. Okay.
You got my phone, but I can't hear you.
Are you the only one that has access to this phone? So, I know he called this number back in June. A couple of times. Yeah.
That's why I didn't know.
Yeah. So, but other than it being, so that would be your half-sister's dad? Is that right? Okay. What, you don't have any kind of relationship with him?
I've been raised me when I was a kid.
Okay. So you haven't talked to him since he's been out?
I haven't talked to him since he got now. I've talked to my mom.
What did she say anything about it?
My mom was in here.
Okay. Because obviously it's not. Yeah. He's not being charged with anything new, right? Like there's no new charges. And the way it works is it's called a technical escape. So he was released in error, is what it's called. So he was supposed to be serving a life sentence at the Bureau of Prisons on the Fed side. He got brought back for some state charges that were dismissed, and instead of returning him to the Bureau of Prisons, they released him to the street. No one's saying he escaped or anything like that. But we have an order signed by a judge, a warrant signed by a judge to pick him up and take him back to the Bureau of Prisons. Yeah. Where's your phone?
The female homeowner repeatedly denied anyone was inside until the truth came out and the suspect was found hiding in a closet.
Because I can call my mom.
So, and I don't know how this all works, but they currently have a $30,000 reward to get him brought back into custody. And I don't know.
Show me your hand. Show me your fucking hand.
Hey,
Show me your hand.
show me your fucking hand. Come close right now. Come close. All the way the fuck out.
Hey, put her in cuffs.
Put your hands back there.
Come on out here. Where'd you see that?
Right there. By the door over there.
Okay, I'll get him for you in a second.
Okay.
They got somebody in there. Will you stand here with her so I get her shoes? I'm gonna put her in my car.
Now we got another.
I told him he didn't arrest him. He told me he's not in there. You hadn't seen him. He didn't come up here with your sister. So you sat here and lied to my face and my camera. Why?
$10.95. And he's still cleaning the house up.
Still cleaning the house?
Still hold it. They're almost done, but they $10.95.
You stand up first.
I'm not going nowhere.
So I'm gonna try to get with his, especially with him hiding like that. I don't want to put him in the back of my car and take him to Macon. Is there somewhere y'all feel we can hold him just temporarily until I'll get somebody down here with a cage and we'll take him up to wherever we got to and see if we can get him squared away. And then as far as her,
I was very foolish. Very foolish.
I think she should go to jail.
I agree.
I can't charge her, so I can go try to.
This case also implicates federal law. Title 18 United States Code, Section 1071 makes it a federal crime to harbor or conceal any person for whom a federal warrant has been issued, with a maximum penalty of 5 years. Additionally, Title 18, Section 1001 criminalizes making materially false statements to federal officers during an investigation. Price's denial that Daniels was present could constitute a separate federal offense, punishable by up to 5 years. From a constitutional perspective, the Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. However, law enforcement executing a valid warrant has constitutional authority to enter premises when probable cause exists. In Payton v. New York from 1980, the Supreme Court held that officers may enter a home to execute an arrest warrant when they have reason to believe the suspect is inside. That standard was clearly met here. Illinois v. Gates from 1983 established the totality of circumstances test for probable cause. U.S. Marshals had intelligence connecting Daniels to Price's residence, phone records showing prior contact, and specific investigative leads. This created more than sufficient probable cause for the warrant and subsequent search. The tactical execution demonstrates textbook fugitive apprehension protocol. Officers established a complete perimeter before contact. Multiple officers with rifles maintained angular positions. This prevented escape and minimized officer risk during the approach. Under Graham v. Connor from 1989, use of force must be objectively reasonable from the officer's perspective. Given that Daniels was convicted of torture and execution-style murder, the armed tactical approach was entirely justified. The officer's interview technique with Price was professionally executed. He documented her statements methodically on Bodycam. He clearly explained the legal situation, eliminating later claims of confusion or misunderstanding about the suspect's status. When Price denied anyone was inside, the officer maintained professional demeanor while documenting her false statement for prosecution. This creates powerful evidence of the deception element required under Georgia's Hindering statute. The federal-state coordination demonstrates proper interagency cooperation. The U.S. Marshal acknowledged limitations of federal complaint warrants and coordinated with local authorities to file immediate state charges while preserving the option for federal prosecution. This dual-track approach is common in cases involving federal fugitives with local jurisdiction assistance.
I can get a Fed warrant for her, but it won't be today.
Okay.
So
we got 72 hours, we can hold her at the jail.
Okay. If y'all will, I guess hold her, and it would be, I would say hindering, and then I'll get with the AUSA and see what they want to do. Just because I can do a complaint warrant, but it's not a quick process.
Right.
I don't have the ability to. I wish I did, where I could just see someone arrest them and take them to jail and see a judge.
Right.
It's a much. I basically have to get a judge's permission to make a PC arrest.
Well, can a probate magistrate judge do that, or?
What do you mean? So no. If y'all can, if y'all will charge her at the state level, I can come back and do the fed charge.
Okay. Yeah, I'll charge her at the state level.
Is that the city council member? I thought she was going to order for something.
Yeah.
All right, let me call Florida.
Say what?
You about to talk to him?
No.
I can talk to him.
Miss Ruby?
I certainly want to know what the hell's going on.
Yep. That's Miss Ruby. Hey, Miss Ruby.
Hey.
How are you?
How you doing, ma'am, sir?
All right.
So, your neighbor across the street was hiring a guy who escaped from custody for murder.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. This guy killed 2 people in the state of Florida. He tried to kill 3, but 1 survived. The other 2 died. Okay? He got accidentally let out. She lied to us after we told her what he was wanted for. After we identified who we were, she said he was not inside. So we went inside to check because we had a warrant. We found him hiding in her closet. So that's your city councilwoman? That's what she does. She lied to the U.S. Marshals to hide out a guy who killed two innocent people. Tried to kill 3. That's why her ass is sitting over there right now in handcuffs. We locking her ass up too. Excuse me for cursing, but that's the type of danger she put us in. This guy's going to prison for life. He's already been sentenced. So he could have been sitting there with a gun waiting to kill somebody else because he might have said, it ain't my fucking day to go back to jail. So that's what she's doing. Now she wants to sit over there playing innocent. It don't work that way.
I know something bad for them to have all these guns hanging around here. I keep my padlock.
That's what's going on here. That's why she's sitting out there in handcuffs. And that's why we brought as many people as we did.
Oh, okay.
Because he is a danger. If he's willing to kill 3 people,
yes,
then a few more won't make that big of a difference.
Exactly.
So that's what's going on.
Oh, okay.
We didn't know if someone that came over and told you, because if you was my grandmama or granddaddy, I want y'all to know what's going on.
Oh, okay. So I try to watch out for her because I know she was a sickly person, you know.
Well, she ain't sickly.
But you know, yeah, she
ain't sickly.
But you know what I'm saying? She had a Seizure and stuff. So
right.
You know, I want to make sure she was okay.
She also had line of the tongue disease
well,
too.
She got the line of the tongue. I know that line of the tongue disease. I know she had a seizure. So you know.
But that's what's going on your street.
Okay, I appreciate
once we get everything clear, we're gonna be gone.
Okay.
Hopefully, you never have to see us again unless it's a way. How you doing to keep it moving?
I'm glad this over with then, cause I didn't know this was going on this close to me.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Miss Ruby.
All right, thank you.
Good to see you.
All right.
Rating analysis. Timishea Price receives a grade of F. Her conduct represents complete failure of legal and ethical responsibility. She harbored a convicted double murderer serving 4 life sentences. After explicit disclosure of his crimes and fugitive status, she lied to federal officers about his presence. This endangered law enforcement, endangered her community, and violated the public trust inherent in her position as an elected official. No mitigating factors exist. U.S. Marshals and Reynolds Police Department receive a grade of A. The tactical execution was flawless. Officers apprehended an extremely dangerous fugitive without any use of force. Professional communication throughout. Evidence documentation on Bodycam was thorough. The operation demonstrates law enforcement at its highest standard. Reynolds Police Department institutionally receives a grade of A-. Chief Holder's statement that nobody is above the law, including elected officials, demonstrates proper accountability. The minor deduction reflects uncertainty about prosecution follow-through. As of May 2026, arrest without conviction undermines institutional credibility. Key lessons from this case. First, hindering apprehension is a serious felony with significant prison time, not a minor obstruction offense. Second, lying to federal officers creates multiple criminal exposures under both state and federal law. Third, public officials are held to higher standards. Elected position does not provide immunity from criminal prosecution. Fourth, bodycam footage creates powerful evidence. Every statement is documented, making credibility challenges nearly impossible. Fifth, proper tactical execution protects both officers and subjects. Professional protocols prevent violence even in high-risk situations. This case illustrates that when individuals face conflicting loyalties, the law provides clear guidance. Personal relationships cannot justify harboring violent felons or lying to law enforcement. Price had one lawful option when asked if Daniels was inside: tell the truth. She chose deception. That choice constitutes a felony, endangered lives, and violated public trust. The consequences are appropriately severe. What are your thoughts on this case? Should public officials face enhanced penalties for hindering law enforcement? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more legal analysis of police interactions and constitutional issues. Thank you for watching.